guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just talking about a few of my favorite glowy products for the spring and summertime. We all love to glow, even if it's a little bit. Everybody loves to glow, even if you're a little oily like me, still love to glow. So I figured I would break it down into a couple of different products, not just like just highlighters, but just in general, just glowy products for lips, for your eyes, for your face, everything. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to kind of try to go somewhat in order. So first up, I'm going to pull up my Cover FX Illuminating Primer. So this is just a great little primer. I love it because it doesn't feel greasy on my skin. It kind of almost, once it absorbs or once it just gets fully smoothed into the skin, it almost can feel a little bit tacky, which I really like because I am a little bit of an oilier person in my T-zone, and then just normal on the outer perimeter of my face. So I can get away with the more glowy foundations and products, but I have to be careful with my T-zone, which I'll just take care of with a mattifying primer right in here, and then use this all over the rest of the face to really give me some glow and illumination. What I also like about this primer is that it's not glittery. It really is just illuminating and has like a pearly kind of tone to it, and it's not too much. If you just want to walk out the door and just look glowy with a little bit of concealer, maybe a little concealer, mascara and chapstick, and put this all over your face instead of an actual foundation, it's not going to obviously give you coverage, but it is going to make your skin look really beautiful and glowy. So I really enjoy that. So next I have a product that I actually haven't spoken to you guys about before. I was actually going to mention this for the first time in my next month monthly favorites, but I figured since I'm talking about glowy products, I might as well just mention it here and then mention it again later. This is my Dermalogica Phyto Replenish Oil. Can I talk? And I really like this. It's just a really beautiful, light, luminous oil. It's not luminous in the way that the Cover FX is, where it has obvious pearlescent kind of, you know, factors to it. This is an actual just glowy oil where when you put it on, which you have to just do it like this, otherwise it's hard to come out, it goes on the skin and it really gives you that like wet but like not greasy, kind of just refreshed glowing skin that like you just washed your face and your skin's just glowing after you put this on. It's even mentioned, or it's even marketed as, you can put it into your primer, or you can even put a couple dots over your foundation to make your face glow. Okay, so next, I guess we can talk about my favorite glowy foundation at the moment. I bet you guys are thinking one, but I'm not gonna say that one. Or maybe you're thinking this one, I don't know. If you guys saw my last tutorial, you saw me use my Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation in that I was gonna say in that foundation, in that video. I absolutely love that foundation. It's gorgeous. It's really just an all-around amazing foundation, and I have a whole review on it, so if you guys want to check it out, I will have it linked up on the screen for you. But this one is slowly just sneaking up to almost being exactly the same exact love, and this one is drugstore. So I absolutely love this glowy foundation. This is the Infallible Pro Glow. It's on my skin right now. It's all that I have on my skin as far as, you know, like foundation. I didn't layer any different foundation. It has just the most beautiful cross between, like, just, it's really good medium coverage basically, and the glow isn't like in your face, but it makes your skin glow subtly, I guess. So it's good for me because, again, with the oiliness in my T-zone, it's not going to be fun if I'm like oily or start to glow just too much. This one just does enough, and I love that it's the Infallible line because the Infallible line really sticks on your face 24-hour wear. So I love it. Beautiful glow. It is probably going to be my favorite foundation for the summer. I have some other things that I love, like the NARS Tinted Moisturizer that I always talk to you guys about every spring and summertime, and again the Vibrancy one, but just that one is, it's so easy to just squeeze it out. You make sure you shake it up because it kind of separates a little bit, but once you shake it up and you put it all over your face, I love the finish that it gives. It's gorgeous. I love it. Glowy, beautiful foundation. I feel like I'm already 3 products in and I haven't even spoke about any highlighters. Are you guys surprised? I wanted it to be just not about highlighters. So the next product I'm gonna go into is, let's do bronzers. So I've spoken to you guys about most of these products, but I haven't used this in a little bit, and this is my Givenchy bronzer. It is so stunning. If you guys can even see just in the pan how it actually really glows. It is on my like hollows and my forehead today. My lights never really do most of the products justice, but you guys can kind of see I actually layered it on pretty heavy today so that the camera would pick it up, but Again, it's one of those products where it's an actual glow. It's not going to be shimmery and glittery. It's more of just this beautiful sheen. And I absolutely love the color number 3. It's not too dark. It's not too warm. It's not too much, basically. So I am starting to get really down in there. But yeah, I love this little bronzer. I think they repackaged their... I think they repackaged this product, so I will link the exact one down below because I don't think this is what you're going to see if you're going to look for it. So my favorite glowy blush is what's on my cheeks right now. Again, it's more blended into my bronzer, so I don't know if you guys are really going to see it, but can you see the sheen that this is giving? This golden, beautiful, bronzy, peachy blush. This is Luster by NARS. I've talked about this many different times, and it still is one of my favorite spring and summer blushes, or all year round if I want to glow, but I just love, again, that it's not glittery, chunky, too much. Like in the pan you can see the glitters, but when I put it on my face, it's really more of just like this bronzy, peachy, golden glow, and it's hard to even show for some reason, but it's really beautiful, and it's my favorite glowy blush. I think a lot of different skin tones. What? I think a lot of different skin tones can rock this, and again, with a lot of like bronzy, glittery, golden looks that are in for the spring and summer, it just goes with everything. It goes with everything in general. Like, I don't love doing a blush and a bright lip, but I can always do a bright lip with this blush. Like, it never clashes. So in general, it's a beautiful blush, but it is a very glowy, pretty blush. Alright, so this is kind of new to me, and I spoke about it very briefly in one of my videos, but this is the Laura Mercier Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder in number 1. I think they have 4 shades, something like that. Number 1 seems like light for me because I'm usually a medium in most, you know, foundations or anything like that, but this pretty much did the job for me, and I also wanted to put it under my eyes, and I didn't want it to darken my concealer. So it's working. It works great on my skin tone if you guys are curious. And again, you guys can see that glow that it's giving off. This is meant to be a powder to set your face. Just because a powder is glowy doesn't mean you can't set your face with it. This is going to be great for the drier skin girls out there who still want to set those, you know, areas on their face that maybe a little bit dry, but just, you know, you want your makeup to last, and setting your makeup always makes it last so much longer. So I think this is an awesome product. Again, it definitely has a glow to it, and some people may even get away with this as like an actual highlight, but to me, I think it works best as an all-over face powder that gives off a really beautiful glow. I love it underneath the eyes. I'm trying to not make my eyes look very cakey and overdone. So I was using, or I was trying to use like a glowy product like this, and so far I really like it. A couple of little products that are new to me also that I absolutely adore. One of them I'm wearing right now, and this is the Jouer or Jouer lip topper in Skinny Dip, I believe. Yep, Skinny Dip. She came out with a rose gold one that looks absolutely stunning. This is like, it just speaks for itself. It's literally like just gold, glitter, shimmer, sheen, whatever you want to call it, in a lip gloss. You see that? It's insane. It's gorgeous. I actually didn't want to mess up the applicator, but I can do this for you guys so you guys can just see. Like, it gives just like the most beautiful glisten and gold reflex to any lip color. You can use it with a nude, you can use it with a lip liner and just add this, or you can use it on its own if you're really feeling ballsy, because it's a lot on its own. It's gold glitter, but I think just using it on top of like a really pretty nude with this just in the middle is absolutely stunning, especially for the spring and summer. So I really like this, and it's a nice formula. It's not sticky, it's not gritty. You don't like go like this and you feel like chunks of glitter. Like, no. If you guys can tell, there's a theme. I like to glow, but I don't like glitter, and I don't like chunkiness anywhere on my face except my eyes. Like, I'll do a glitter on my eye, which will bring me to my next point. So if you guys saw my last tutorial, which I don't think that many people actually saw, I'll have it linked up in the screen just in case you guys missed it, but I use this Stila foiled liquid. Is it even foiled? They have so many different kinds of things like this, but it's the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Kitten Karma. Stunning, like gorgeous. I can't even, I'll swatch it for you guys, but I swatched it on my Insta story, and I swatched it, you guys see that? I'm obsessed. It's so beautiful. I swatched it on my Insta story. I've been more active on there just because it's been easier than doing Snapchat and Insta story. So I'm sorry if I'm not that active on Snapchat. It's really hard doing like all of them. They're all like the same, but then you have to kind of be different on all of them. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but I swatched it there, and then I did the tutorial, my last tutorial, and this was like the star of the show, just because it was so stunning and I really wanted to play with it. So you guys can see there how gorgeous it really is. And this on your eyes in the summer, like, are you kidding me? With a tan, or just like the glisten of this for a night out, for a summer party, something. It's just so pretty, and I definitely want the bronze one. I actually originally wanted that one, but it was sold out, so I got sent this one, and yeah, it's just, they're gorgeous. The only thing I will say is I've heard some mixed reviews about the glitter falling out and all this stuff. Just use a glitter base with these, and you should really have no problem. I had absolutely no problem. I'm just swatching the rest of this stuff because I don't have a napkin. But okay, so the first highlighter that I want to mention is my favorite highlighter for the summer. I like anything bronzy, golden, warm, like anything warm in the summer is just super appropriate. So my favorite one last summer, and I know it's going to be my favorite again this summer, was the Laura Geller Peach Glow Illuminating Gelato Swirl. It's just gorgeous. A lot of people love the Gilded Honey, but I'm not into like super gold, and that one is super gold. It's like a once in a while thing for me. I don't know how to explain that, because I do like how it looks. It's just like I like more of my glow to kind of almost go into my skin where it's not like a stripe of gold. So this one is like the same deal as Gilded Honey, except it kind of blends better into my skin because it has like that peachiness to it, which is almost more skin tone-ish. I hope you guys kind of get what I'm saying, but it's stunning. It used to have swirls in it, but not no more. Not no more. I just use it way too many times. I've used it on my friends. I've used it on myself. Inner corner of the eyes. As an eyeshadow, oh my god, as an eyeshadow, probably even underneath the glitter one would be gorgeous, but the glitter one is just so much on its own. You don't need it. But this as an eyeshadow is absolutely gorgeous in the summer. I think I have a tutorial using it as an eyeshadow and a highlighter also. So if I find that, I'll link it up right now for you guys. But that is the most bomb highlight for the summer, and especially if you're around my skin tone, even a little bit deeper or a lot deeper, it's just like that hue where you can get away with it for most skin tones, which I really love. So, and then I have two more highlighters. One is just like, I'm going to mention really quickly because you guys are probably really tired of me speaking about it. But this one is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Apricot. I mentioned this, I think, in my last tutorial. I think I used this in my last tutorial. It's one of my favorites for the summer because it's just really glowy and gorgeous and very summery with the warm hues, as I discussed, or as I said. And I love the shimmer bricks because if you want to just use a little bit of this, you can, or if you want to use all of them, you can. All of them is my favorite, but I also do sometimes like just dipping into like the white, which is like a shimmery white, and doing the inner corner kind of thing. Oh, I almost forgot about my favorite liquid highlighter, and this is hands down my favorite liquid highlighter. Actually, this is the only thing that is on my cheeks right now as a highlighter underneath my brow bone. If you guys can see right there. It's so hard with my lights because they're so bright, but if my lights aren't bright, then everything's gonna look super dark and it's not gonna look good. But my makeup sometimes gets a little washed out, but this is absolutely stunning. This is the Beauty Crop Lightning Crew illuminating or highlighting cream. You can get this online. I don't think you can buy this anywhere in stores. I actually first got this in a BoxyCharm last summer and fell in love with it, and I just repurchased it. Again, I put that on my Insta story. If you guys saw that, like, I tagged them so you guys can follow them or, you know, see what product I'm talking about. So this product actually is interesting because it's not like your typical highlight where it's gold or silver or anything like that. It's kind of like a rose gold, and I'm not even into those kind of shades on my skin tone, but it's kind of like a rose gold, but something about it on the skin is like bling, ridiculous, gorgeousness, glow to the like highest power. The other thing that I mentioned the last time I mentioned this last year is that this actually dries completely. So you know, a lot of illuminating primers, or not primers, a lot of illuminating highlighters that are cream or liquid, they usually don't dry completely and they stay tacky, and then you have to set them with like another powder highlight. That you can absolutely do with this, but in 10 minutes, or not even, it'll probably be way faster than that, maybe 5 minutes, this will be completely dry. And if I rub my finger over it, it won't move. Like, it's just sick. It's like, it rinses right off. Don't get me wrong, it's not waterproof or anything, but I just think it's so amazing how it dries completely. This is also like a vegan product or something. Let me just make sure I'm getting my stuff correct. It's cruelty free. It's 80% water based, no mineral oils, no parabens, no, I can't read that, but just a lot of natural things, hypoallergenic, fragrance free, no animal byproducts. Just, it's like a really natural, amazing little thing right here. So if that matters to you, there you go. All right, so I don't have to talk about this for 100 years because I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing me say this, but the Flower Beauty palette is my favorite little palette right now. In general, like I've spoken about this, it's my favorite palette right now. I don't have many other ones that I'm dabbling in, eye or face. I'm very basic with my makeup, but this palette is so gorgeous. And the highlighter, honey. Do you see this highlighter? Look. Highlighter. Did I say highlighter? Highlighter. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Can I do it on the side here? Do I have room? It's like just so stunning. I don't even have words. Like, do you see that? And again, it's not glittery. It's not at all. It's very glowy and pretty, and it has like this beautiful like beige sheen to it, and maybe just a tiny bit pinky, but it is so gorgeous in my hand. It's like all over the place right now. Alright guys, so this is gonna complete today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed some of my favorite glowy products for this time of year. So excited for it to start getting nice out and to just be able to like be in a bikini again and go on vacations and do fun stuff. I love this time of year. If you guys want me to start vlogging and stuff, let me know because I totally forgot about vlogs and I haven't vlogged in a hot minute, and I know a couple of you guys have been requesting it, so just let me know. I got you. And also, last little thing, just in case you guys are curious, what's on my lips is the L'Oreal Infallible lip paint. What is this? The Infallible paints in the color Cool Coral. It's a gorgeous color. I love it. So yeah, thank you again for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to check the down bar for everything that will be linked for you to shop, and my social media links and everything like that. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.